Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like
So I originally got involved with the Exodus when I was living in a hostel in Semi Community in Flush Park. It was just basically family feud. My mum and dad were getting a divorce and stuff, and I was just kind of fed up about being in the house and being in the middle of it all. So I mean, the way I left, was kind of the wrong way to leave. I thought I would be able to, get my own place, and didn't realise how hard it was out in the real world. But yeah, I ended up in there because of me just trying to find who I was, and that's exactly what Bytes done. And I didn't know it. I didn't know I wanted to get into youth work until I met Bytes, until I started doing things with them. I think it was the first time they came out, it was Sarah and Pete. And I was like outside, just chilling, as I do. And there was them two just kind of came up and was talking to me. And there was one of the workers and staff in Semi Community called her Carrie. She was saying to me, listen, Ollie, there's these two guys from Bytes and I think you get a lot out of it. So they were about to leave and I was like, yo, where he's going? I want to speak to you. So started talking to Pete and I basically just said to him, I want to get me OCN in youth work. And he was like, right, okay, brilliant. We'll set up an appointment. Sarah will come back to the hostel and do your evaluation and stuff with you, and we'll get that on rolling the ball for you. So I was like, brilliant. The first thing I'd done was with a guy called Thomas, one of the youth workers here, and he brought me up to, it was like a life maps toolkit thing. It was more like based on mental health, and that's actually where I met Charlene and Roger. So it was more like a meeting, to talk about mental health and youth work and how to overcome it and stuff like that. And I came obviously along as a young person to give my input on it. So that was one of the first things. The second thing I done was Sarah and Thomas took me to game, and we went and basically played Xbox all day. And I was with another guy from the hostel, he called him Raymond. And what was brilliant, it was just, it got us out of the hostel, if you know what I mean. And then after that, it was more getting into work with Bytes. Roger took me to an interview with the Big Lottery. And he was just, he actually helped me prep for it, and he came along with me. That was brilliant. Unfortunately, yes, the Big Lottery did reject the funding, but Roger was so keen on having me that he says that we're gonna he's gonna take money out of it, he has money whatever to fund me to take me in 2 days a week. But then he got an email from a place called the Rank Foundation, who were actually originally at the Big Lottery interview. So they got back to Roger and says, listen, we want to fund Ollie. That was in December there I started. So yeah, I'm on 2 days a week doing a voluntary day, and on the voluntary day, that's when I'm going to be doing my OCN to get my youth work. So it's brilliant. So it is.